The moment she took off her hat, the entire class froze. No one could believe their eyes. Just days ago, she was the awkward girl everyone overlooked. Now she looked like she'd walked straight off a movie set. But what they didn't know was that she was hiding an even bigger secret. She was actually a princess from a tiny country no one had ever heard of until just a few days ago. Mia used to be completely ordinary, plain looking, always getting picked on. She kept her head down and barely said a word. She was painfully shy. The moment she stepped on stage, she'd get so nervous she felt like throwing up. But on Mia's 16th birthday, her mother dropped a bombshell. Turns out she had a grandmother she'd never met. Mia followed the address on the envelope and ended up at an incredibly lavish mansion. A butler in a crisp suit led her inside. Mia, being her usual carefree self, tossed her backpack on the floor and plopped down on the couch. The poor butler had to step over her bag. Soon, her grandmother appeared. She was elegant and refined. Standing next to her, Mia looked like a total mess.
Shoot, I have something I want to give you. Here.
Thank you. Wow.
It's the Genovian crest. It was mine when I was young. And that was my great-grandmother's.
I'll keep this safe. I will take good care of it.
They headed out to the garden for tea. Her grandmother mentioned a name and asked if Mia had ever heard of him. Mia had absolutely no clue. Her grandmother explained that this man was the crown prince of Genovia, and also Mia's father. Her grandmother was actually the queen of Genovia, which meant Mia was a princess. Mia couldn't believe this was happening to her. She asked her grandmother why she'd been chosen. The queen explained that her bloodline made her the only heir to the throne. Mia was on the verge of tears. She could barely speak during debate class. How was she supposed to run an entire country? She insisted she couldn't possibly be a princess and ran off. Back home, Mia lashed out at her mom. Why had she kept this secret for 15 years? Why didn't she ever mention that her father was royalty? Her mom explained she did it so they could live a normal, free life, but Mia still couldn't accept it. The queen wasn't giving up though. If Mia refused the throne, Genovia would essentially cease to exist, so she showed up at Mia's house in person. When Mia came down from the attic, she found the queen having tea with her mom. They tried to convince her together, but Mia still wouldn't budge. Her mom suggested a compromise. Before the Genovian Independence Day ball, Mia would take princess lessons with the queen. She could make her final decision the day before the ball. Both Mia and the queen agreed to meet halfway, so Mia went back to the mansion with her grandmother. In the car, she couldn't help playing with all the fancy buttons. She'd never been in a car like this before. She even had the driver stop by her friend's house to show off. But at school, Mia was back to being the girl everyone picked on. The cheerleaders made snide comments the second they saw her. The baseball players barely acknowledged her existence. After school, she went to the queen's mansion. While her grandmother was busy with royal duties, restless Mia started playing with a sculpture and accidentally broke off its finger. In a panic, she stuffed the broken finger into the sculpture's mouth.